with every failed civilization and ruin that they came across. Prometheus' resolve was steeled. They didn't fall to all the various monsters living in their dens. Those did need to be cleared out. They didn't fall for a lack of planning or resources or military strength. No, they fell for various unseen, unknown circumstances. The last village that they headed to, for example. It made no sense. None of those things should have happened the way that they did. But they were. Something bigger was behind this, and Prometheus was going to find out what that was. If he had to play the part of a baron in order to lure that problem to himself so he could handle it properly, well, I guess that was just what he was going to have to do. Hello, welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, with me, McGammar. Today, I'm going to try and find a particular random encounter on my way over to my next destination. I'm going to fill in the map here, then probably go back and turn those feather tokens, then head back to my capital. But first, I would like a particular random encounter to show up somewhere in these null marshes. But it looks like it's not going to happen. A lone house. I did not get the encounter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause until I get an encounter. Be right back. Okay, we got it. We got it. So now that we got it, I'm going to load the autosave of entering into it. Because the game does do that. It generates an autosave. So...
To victory!
Shh! Stinky, lousy, driveling carrion eaters. And the Trollhound goes immediately for Valerie. And another goes for Jathal. And now we're helping a Dwemer cat.
Can't be over.
And Jathal died immediately. Good. Okay, I hate that. I think she was the only person capable of healing herself. Okay, so these are Trollhounds. We need to change over to our axe. And do acid damage, like so. They are going for the Dwemer cat, but why are we helping a Dwemer cat? That knocks one down. Let's use some fire.
Taste my fury.
Yeah, Jathal's just down. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Prometheus isn't going to be too useful in this encounter. I need you to have a melee weapon. And go for this one. Okay.
Let us strike as one.
Good sneak damage. Whoever cat's doing work. I would like to be able to identify this cat. Young Dwemer cat. It looks like I'm able to look at the attacks, but I'm not able to properly identify this. Oh, here we go. Young Dwemer cat. Nothing. Character has no effects or conditions. I can't identify you. Huh. Well, I can identify the Trollhounds. No effects and such.
They go down!
Cat will continue its assault. I can knock them down, but I can't defeat them because they are regenerating. Until I do fire damage or acid damage. Jathal's down. Prometheus can't do those types of damage. You can coup de grace with your pick, though. Which didn't do enough. Alright, you can coup de grace with your sword. Good. Yeah, justice. Yeah, sure. And acid damage. Well, half-elf, today you've helped the Dwemer cat. The Dwemer cat does not forget those who help her. We shall meet again, perhaps. Who knows? It was a friendly Dwemer cat, which spoke. And it's gone, just like that. We can loot one Trollhound skin, which is fine by me. We're all tired, and we're all done with this place. This map looks like we've explored everything, so we're not going to bother trying to look around it for additional treasures and such. But now that we've helped the Dwemer cat, it might help us in future random encounters. We'll see. Anyway, now we need to make it the rest of the way back to the house there.
Why don't we set up camp?
No, we're not going to set up camp. Jathal pops back up with a handful of health. I'll heal her when we get to our destination. This lone house. This lone house on the edge of the Null Marshes looks quite prosperous. It is a remote dwelling of a wizard who has dedicated his life to scientific research, far withdrawn from the commotion of the big city life. Local villagers learned long ago that it was unwise to approach this house, so they stay far away. The wizard seems to be perfectly content with the state of affairs. There is a road not far from the house, occasionally used by travelers, traders, or bandits. Oh boy, more bandits! Anyway, let's pop in on the wizard. He's technically a part of our barony now. Actually, no, he's outside of our territory. He might one day be part of our barony. So it's good to check in on your neighbors.
My strength fades.
It's raining pretty bad. Okay, Jathal, you need to fix yourself as best you can. Which looks like it's just going to be one first level spell. Alright, if that's the case, we need a new arrangement. Let's try having you in the front. No, you in the back. You're going to be using a bow. People who use a bow in the back. Click in the middle. I want Valerie to be up front because she needs to be the one who's getting hit. You guys in the back like so. Yeah, this looks very similar to the formation we have now, but maybe a little bit different. Yeah, okay. We'll use this formation. And I canceled her heal. So let's fix that back up. Okay. You are going to keep using your bow. That's fine by me. You are going to switch back to the crossbow. And you will go back to using the spear. Alright. Now then.
All according to plan.
Some plants. Let's go get the leaf. We cook with that. It's useful. Okay, so what we got here? A big tree. A big road. Nice big path. Looks like these bandits died after triggering a trap. Okay, that's a warning.
In due time.
Are the bandits that are not dead after triggering a trap? Those guys. Okay. Valerie, begin the combat. Yell.
Enemy approaching.
Okay. You need to get into position. You can tie that one up. Take a shot. Take a shot. Take a shot.
This will hurt.
Well, at least one of us got an arrow in. Can I shoot from here? No, you're too far away. Get in position then. Turn this back on. Okay, you.
Bring it.
Work with your cat. Ah, unfortunate.
Do not falter.
Go, cat.
Wretched things.
Here comes the volley.
Let's try this way.
Burn.
I like all the ranged attacks we have in the party.
Onwards.
And Valerie finally made it to melee. Alright, so what we got here? Normal bandit loot. Fair enough. Double check the sides of the road. Make sure I don't miss any herbs or anything. Yep, there's some more herbs down there. Ah, but more bandits. Okay.
Animal shield.
Valerie, do your thing. Yell at them. Alright. That starts that up. What we got in the back here? Bandit Conjurer. Nope. Trey's corpse is still warm. He died recently. Okay. Alright, I'll deal with that later. I got other problems to deal with first. Get out in the middle. Okay, you can take a shot at you. Nice shot. Get out there. Take a shot.
This should do it.
The volley continues. Harem takes a shot. I missed. That's fine. And we go. Go after a nice squishy conjure at the back. Okay, it's just ribs now. Just a spinal bit. Okay, I need you to enter melee with the enemies right now. So hopefully they don't go after anybody else. Okay, go after... What we got here? Bandit and bandit?
Flames take you.
Sounds like a law firm.
Advance.
Then again, they're bandits, so I guess they're anti-law forms? Oh, whatever.
A calculated risk.
Your life ebbs low.
More arrows. More attacks. Bandits are no match for us.
Stay behind me. Taste my fury. Unworthy.
We have the turn advantage. We have the strength advantage. We have the number advantage.
What a
And you're fighting a literal wall. But once again, it comes down to the cat to do anything for our party. Loot their stuff. Loot the bag. Loot the bag. Okay. Amulet of Agile Fist. Oh, good. If you have a dex-based monk, you could use this to be able to punch with your fist using dex instead of strength. Those are very popular for extremely high AC builds, but I don't have one of those. And we also have the Merchant's Letter. Take a look at that. My sweet Lexan, I just received a letter that you and your rush to me here immediately to answer. I want to get word to you from me as soon as you arrive in New Stetven. When all these endless travels of yours, I've become an expert on roads and settlements myself. Little Ketri asks about her father's whereabouts every night, instead of a bedtime story. Then I get a map and I show him. Here's our Galt, and there are the Stolen Lands, there's Bravoy, and this is the road your father is riding on right now. Then we wish you a good night and go to sleep. Oh no! The traveling merchant was a father! Oh, they're dead now. Oh no, the only joy I have is watching little Ketri. His face and yours are as like two peas. Oh no! Take care of yourself, be back soon. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, we'll have to make sure that gets back to them. It did tell us exactly where they were. Alright, let's take those herbs. It's one thing when you see a dead traveling trader. It's another thing when you see a dead traveling trader that also has a note from his family in there. Proceed with caution. Traps ahead. Okay, fair enough.
That is not far.
Uh-huh, yep, there's aforementioned traps. And the person in the party who is best at dealing with trickery is me. And that's almost entirely thanks to the trap springer's gloves. Even without them, I'd still be better than Amiri, just slightly. Alright, well, if we're going to be dealing with traps, we know how to deal with traps. We put heroism on myself. We make a little quick save. And we see what happens.
Why don't we set up camp?
No.
It is finished.
Okay, we succeeded.
As it should be.
Righto. What's in here? A little bit of loot. A couple of bits and bobs. The bark is charred and blackened to pieces. I see. Trap must have went off nearby.
In due time.
Why use fire traps in a forest, though?
in vain.
Don't set that off. Okay.
A trivial matter.
Yeah, you say that. Alright, let's see how close we're actually getting these. I have plus 14, they're DC 22. Okay, so I have to roll an 8 or higher. That's not the best odds.
All according to plan.
What's that?
Ah. One moment, guy. Let's make sure we don't blow up right in front of you.
My strength.
Or get impaled by spikes, or have lots of thorns grow everywhere. Whatever these traps are.
A trivial matter.
Another one.
Follow my lead.
Okay. One moment. Gotta make it safe.
It is finished.
Okay. Now,
Why don't we
let's double check. Let's make sure that we got all the traps that are in between him and the road. Oh, a box. Bastard sword. +1. I think we already had one. That's a bit of a shame. Oh well. I guess I could have saved myself some money if I came here first.
Somebody save me!
We're working on it. Let's save before we talk to you.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
A barefoot young man in tattered clothes stands before you. His eyes dart about wildly, and his matted hair sticks up in dirty spikes. Help! Help! The young man yells, even though you're right in front of him. What's wrong with you? What happened? Help! The man screams to sighs as he finally notices your presence. I'm Wayne. He manages at last. His eyes are wide, so wide they look like they might fall out of his sockets. He's mad in the head. Let him rot. So Wayne, what happened? Traitors! We're traitors! Lexa and me, Wayne waves his hands vaguely. As he relaxes, he starts to babble. We usually come to visit the local mage, bring up food, and he gives us magic trinkets in exchange. We had come a month ago, left us some supplies. We're riding back today, and we wanted to stop to pick up an order he promised to complete. Well, Lexa stayed to guard the car while I went to the mage's house. The mage has a bunch of traps around his house, scares off the trolls, you see. He even put up warning signs by the road so people didn't get hurt. You just have to stick to the road. Trolls are stupid, can't read, so they get caught. But I didn't stick to the road. I thought I saw something glittering in the underbrush. As soon as I approached, boom! Suddenly I was flying upside down. Wayne lifts his hand sharply and mimics the blast. When I landed, I was too scared to move. There's so many traps around. I would survive a second. Boom! Cowards like this make me sick. He'd shit himself on the side of a rabbit. Thanks for that lovely image there, Amiri. So how long have you been standing here? Wayne stares at you blankly for a moment, then shrugs. 4 hours? Maybe more. Wait, you've been standing here screaming fear for 4 hours because there might be traps around you? Wayne stares at you silently for a moment, then nods. Where are your boots? Wayne looks at his feet, perplexed. He moves his toes as though he's trying to feel out the inside of an invisible boot. Boom! He answers at last. So, do you want to get back to the road? Wayne begins frantically nodding, then stops, thinks the matter over, and begins frantically shaking his head instead. Enough sniveling! One hit from me will fix him. We should leave him. He was surely fated to die by this trap. Herb strokes his beard. It would be wrong of us to prevent this man from reaching the end of his path. Prometheus frowns at his surrounding colleagues. Let's see. I think, in spite of the fact that I want to shift towards chaotic good, I don't want to say this. Prometheus would say the lawful good thing here. I also can't fail it. The way back to the road is free of traps, Wayne. We just came from there after we heard you screaming. Come on, we'll make sure you get back safely. I'll try. Just stay there, please. Maybe hold my hand. Or, could you carry me, please? Could you? Uncrossing his fingers, Wayne walks towards the safety of the road.
As it should be.
Today, we were able to save this man from himself. Alright. Thank you! Wayne's teeth are still chattering, but he seems to be focusing better. Thank you! You saved my life! Let's see. Now we can tell him you're welcome, or we can tell him that his friend's dead now, or we can tell him that his friend's dead and give back the thing. We'll give back the thing, because this is what Prometheus would do. We found Lexan. He's dead. Here's the brooch. Give it to his relatives so that they have something to remember him by. Dead? That's awful. May Pharasmus save his soul. Yes, Lexan bought this brooch for his wife, so that it was his birthday present. Thank you. I'll make sure she gets it. And thanks again for all you've done for me today. We got a bunch of experience for that. Don't be sad, friend. When fate deals you a blow, take it gladly. Your whole life is one road to the end, and each day is but another step along the way. But how can I go on living if there's no sense in it? You could spread the word of Grotus. Help people understand the futility of existence. The sooner this agony of life ends, the sooner eternal tranquility will come. Everything's crumbling around me! Gronus, embrace my soul! Oh, good. We helped Harem convert a guy. Alright, well,
All according
I guess that was meant to be.
Interesting.
Oh, good, we noticed a trap. What is the perception of these traps? Difficulty 22, modifier 24. Yeah, we can't fail noticing the trap, so that's good, but we can absolutely fail in disarming the trap, so I am going to say frequently and
My
often.
strength fades.
A trivial matter.
I'm gonna move Prometheus to the front, so he's not always, walking from the back.
In due time.
More bandits! Well, if that's the case, let's get in position.
What a find. Ready for anything.
Alright, I'm gonna step back here. I'm gonna take a shot at, this bandit.
Let's try this way.
We will prevail.
Okay, so now I don't get a turn in the order, but that's fine. What we got here? Bandit, Bandit Alchemist, Bandit. Looks like a petrified troll. Did they do that? Alright, let's go for the Alchemist. Yeah, they can kind of tank in there. Let's have you get in position. Valerie can move up and get in position. Amiri can move up and get in position. Jathal can stay back.
Wretched things.
And you can stay back.
Light as dust.
Scoot forward a little. Just in case somebody needs it. Drank a thing. Good. Hate that. Alright, if we have spells left in the day, I think now's the time to use them. Let's buff up everybody. Cancel that. Move up. Cat is here and Cat is ready. Go for the Alchemist. Alchemist is down. That one has some good AC. Now that it's nice and big, let's power up and shoot some fire.
Is going to hurt.
Uh-huh, yeah, you didn't think of that, did you? You got reach. I can tie you up with Valerie.
Let us strike as one.
Or not. Let's go around and try to get some of the people in the back.
Bring it!
You take a shot at him.
Despicable.
Or her. I can't really tell gender from this range.
Repent.
Shoot their archer in the back. Alright, so now the great big fighter is fighting my wall of steel. Ah, we do have another one over on the left. I didn't see you. Hi there. Let's see. How's our fight going? I don't think I like you. Let's give you some hideous laughter. And he's down. Only for a little bit, but yeah, he's down. Let's get the archer. Archer's down. You shoot at the great big dumb one.
Burn.
That guy is on fire. I think I can... No, I'll take a hit, but that's fine. No, I gotta keep him tied up. Let's intimidate him. Yeah, how you like that? Cat's fine. I need to get rid of this guy. Take a shot at the one that's not in melee, technically. Greater chance to hit
Your life
with the ranged
ebbs
attacks because we don't
low.
have precise shot. Ooh, nice try. Almost got me there.
This should do it.
That one failed to get up because my will save is just too high. Finish that one off with the cat. 5 foot in. The fire damage did some work. If I 5 foot step away from the one on the ground, I'm pretty sure the big one's gonna be tied up for a bit.
Flames take you.
Yeah, that'll help there. Now that I have flanking.
Porter.
Nice. I think we're even flanking with the cat.
They go down!
I rolled a 1. That happens.
Unworthy.
It's on the ground, so it has bigger
What
AC,
a
but...
waste.
Yep, can't get foul. Almost got her. Stands up, moves. Can't attack this turn, though. I do have some more first level spells. I think we're good.
A calculated risk.
Go for a big guy. That's where our damage is. We almost got them both. How about you?
Taste my fury.
Targeting touch really helps.
Onwards.
Take a couple swings.
Wretched things.
Become as dust.
Couldn't get him. But they can't get me either.
This will hurt.
Okay. Now that the combat's over, let's save. And then try to get the trap.
Why don't we set up camp?
No.
A trivial matter.
Okay. Okay, now that that's handled, now we can loot the bodies. Goodness sake, that's a bunch of stuff. Did we get anything that sounded good there? The party is now a heavy encumbrance. I don't think that'll be a problem for long. We got ourselves... Belt of Mighty Constitution +2. Protector of the Unjust. This shield is infamous in the Stolen Lands. It was seen in the hands of several bandit leaders and warlords in the lawless expanse. Despite its protection, the fact that it has outlived so many owners shows that this shield is troubling at least. Or perhaps, it merely had not found the only truly worthy of wielding it. +2 heavy shield, +2 resistance bonus on saving throws. Okay, so I don't need that cape if I wear this. AC and saving throw bonus increased by 2 against spells. Abilities and attacks by good or lawful outsiders. Ah, I see. Cannot be equipped by lawful or good characters. Well, we have someone perfect in the party for that. Behold, we have... Harem. He's chaotic neutral. This shield is made for you, buddy. Maybe now you want to spend some more time in melee. Yeah, I don't think you need the Cloak of Resistance, but I don't really have a better cape to give you. Either way, I can get the Belt of Constitution on somebody. Who doesn't have a belt? You don't use Constitution. You don't need that. I think Constitution is used by... Yeah, I think Kinesis like having lots of Constitution. So let's do that. And that gives me a Dex belt, which I'm currently using. Yeah, let's give you an AC in the form of Dex. No, nothing will help your Dex. Your Dex is just ruined. Well, that's not the best fit for you, but you know what? How about this then? How about this then? There you go, health. Tank the other way.
Follow my lead.
And over here we have a wand of fireball. Hold on, let's scroll down. What was that necklace? Amulet of Natural Armor 2! Alright, well, let's see. You have a +2. You have something unique. You have a +1. Alright, 1 more AC. Haha, 1! This statue is a troll. You realize is a rock troll. Caught in direct sunlight and turned to stone. Ah, okay, a specific variety of troll that has a
That is not far.
unique downside to it. Got it.
This requires your attention.
Harem?
How curious.
Harem can't move. What happened to you, buddy? Alright, well, let's take off your armor. You can move again. Can I give you some, like, lighter armor for a bit? Yeah, medium load will be fine for you. When you get so encumbered, you can't move. Yeah, what's wrong? Oh, they're starting to be exhausted now. I really do need to rest. Eventually. Not yet.
Why don't we set up camp?
They do move really slow when they're exhausted, though.
It is finished.
No, don't move into the trap. Okay, well, now we know what the trap does. I kind of want the experience of doing that, but, alright, how bad did I have to roll to fail that? Check failed. Rolled a 1! Oh, okay, so they're fireballs. Well, that does explain the booms. That does explain the booms. And I'm pretty sure that loading the save will still let me look at the chat log. What level fireball was that? DC 16. Fireball did... How much damage? Valerie evades fireball. Trap does 8... 76! Okay, so it's a 7th level mage. Let's see if we can have that not blow up in our face this time.
Not possible.
Oh, no, I don't want my party to get exploded by a fireball.
Fate.
Yes, I'm really tired. Yes, that's hurting my check.
It is finished.
I should probably save after doing every single one.
A trivial matter.
We're good.
All according to plan.
You're not that tired. The stone is
This
carved with
requires
soot.
your
Or
attention.
covered with soot. Ah, yes, because of the fireballs. We save.
Why don't we
Oh.
set up camp?
Here I am.
Yes.
See.
I'm still
Command
here.
me.
Time's not waiting.
To victory!
Oh, that one summoned. What did it summon? Spiders. Either way, I'd rather not have to fight them. You don't get experience for fighting summoned monsters, I should add. You only get experience for disabling the trap. And really what's doing it? What's doing it is the fact that I'm just not letting myself rest.
Request. What you want?
I don't know why I'm so stubborn about this,
I'm still
I'm
here.
glad you called.
but I am.
A trivial matter.
Yeah, after I fail once. It's fine. Yeah, my character's moving very slow. I should probably just rest. Can I go inside here? Can I go inside here? Need key.
Why don't
Okay,
we
not even allowed to do a lockpicking check. Need key. Okay, let's go over here. Let's use the R button. Let's set up a camp. Let's not be stubborn about this. Everybody's very slowly walking, letting me know that I'm really tired. The game is like, yes, please rest. You are exhausted. Exhausted. Okay. Manage. Use the rations. Everything else here looks fine. Camp camo is probably not going to succeed, but that's okay. We have tons of ingredients for the pancakes.
We have nothing to talk about. We hold nothing in common. You see no value in life, while I am intoxicated by it.
Amazing. However miserable your being is, you still cling to it. You think that you are a free spirit, but you are merely a slave, cherishing her chains for fear of true freedom.
Neat. Very different perspectives there. Okay, now it's night. Now it's here. Harem, you need your armor. Okay, you can bear the load of that now. The -6 strength penalty is no longer affecting us. But the medium load is still a lot. I forgot to pick up a thing there. What is that? Loot. Who's fastest in the party? I think it's you.
I need a challenge.
Please go. Go get me whatever that thing was I missed. Missing loot feels real bad. I just missed this log. Just some junk. Like 100 gold. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I would have missed 100 gold. I don't like missing 100 gold.
In due time.
Looks like we're at the house. But where is the house's owner? I really hope Amiri doesn't say...
My search was not in vain.
The fence is low and there are no gates. The owner of this place doesn't seem to be afraid of intruders. A cozy house stands away from the main roads. An excellent place for a hermit. And there's our guy, with a very long
It's not
name.
far.
If it's Prometheus going for it, okay, save.
It is finished.
Good, okay. Yeah, just pick his box right in front of him. I'm sure that 7th level wizard won't really mind. A middle-aged man stands before you. His clothes are not too gaudy, but tasteful. Despite living in the wilderness, he looks well-groomed, even dapper. His mustache is slick, and his nails on agile, soft hands are meticulously polished. What a pleasant surprise. Welcome, Your Grace. Would you like a cup of tea? Something stronger, perhaps? It is a great honor for a humble hermit, entertaining such an important personage. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Bartholomew de Gatto, at your service. How may I be of assistance? You seem to be an educated man. What are you doing in these woods? I'm simply a humble researcher in the field of esoteric sciences, and I've chosen this location to work in peace, away from the noise of the city. When the environment is quiet and the air is fresh, it just begs to be set to paper. Those traps in the woods, are they yours? They are mine, yes. You see, while I am happy to welcome guests, I prefer those who are capable of coherent speech. I've neither interest nor desire to waste my time with fighting off every monster that comes across my dwelling. But I did leave a safe passage for those who can read. I even installed a sign. You must have seen it. Amiri frowns. So what if someone can't read? Bartholomew shrugs. Literacy is one of humans' most significant achievements. Trust me, my traps aren't even close to the worst dangers threatening anyone who chooses to remain in the darkness of ignorance. So, I suppose if I ever meet a painter here, I could ask them to add a picture to my warning sign. Ho 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 ho! The rock troll in the woods nearby. Is it real? Oh yes, I'm quite proud of that one actually. You see, trolls rarely perish in traps. If they manage to break free from one, their animal cunning usually helps them avoid further traps. But the rock troll was trapped just before dawn, so he had no way to avoid the sunrise. Now he just stands there, serving as a demonstration of sorts. It's useful both to my research, and as a ward against unwelcome guests. What about local bandits? Do they bother you here? Oh, they tried once. Now they make every effort to stay away. They only show up if they don't have any other options, and even then, they just politely ask me to enchant their arrows. Okay, well, at least you work with your neighbors instead of trying to overpower each other. Sometimes even those who can read get caught in your traps. A trader by the name of Wayne, for instance. Oh, Wayne. Frankly, I wonder what was going on through his brain that he'd just rush into the forest, being perfectly aware of the danger. Obviously, if you hadn't rescued him, I would, just a bit later, after he'd learned his lesson. Wait, 4 hours isn't enough time for you? Oh, no. I was expecting to leave him there for a day. You know, let the dehydration set in. Thank you for satisfying my curiosity. I am always happy to help those who seek knowledge. A question about the traps? Loops me back around. Do you have anything for sale? Certainly. Alright, well, sort by price descending. Let's get rid of our heavy equipment. I'm gonna keep the Bombardier's vest. I'm gonna get rid of all the mundane equipment. I'm gonna think heavily about my ranged equipment. Alright, I'll keep that one because it has a shock. I'll keep the King Kukri. I don't really need the Lord Protector, but I'll sell that in town. I just forgot last time. Don't need a two-bladed sword. Don't need a short sword. The simple short bow might be fine. Don't need the heavy pick as long as I got the Demolisher. Don't need the heavy mace. Don't need the hand axe. Great sword's a fine find, but I'm fine without it. Don't need that club anymore. Don't need that bastard sword. Alright, that's 7,000 extra gold there. We can get rid of the mundane jewelry as well. We'll get rid of the agile fists. We don't need that. Mighty fists, I'm still on the fence about. I'll keep it for the time being. Get rid of that natural armor +1. And we'll hit the offer button to get rid of all the other junk. Alright, so we're up 9,000 gold. Do you have anything good for sale? Oh, yes! A bag of holding. Yes, please, yes, thank you, yes. I believe this is the last one in the game. So, we'll take that. Oh, look at our encumbrance. We're beautiful now. We're set. We could buy feather tokens here if we didn't already have a bag. Fireball. Yep, of course you make fireball scrolls. We could buy wands of acid arrows. As for your specialty items, you do have a giant slayer's clasp, which is good against giants. I think trolls count as giants. How very odd that you have this particular piece of equipment. You must be doing some research on them or something. Either way, we don't particularly need that. And that's Bartholomew. I have a recipe. Let's copy that before I forget. As long as I'm looking at it, I might as well. Now then. We still have a bit of house to explore.
As it should be.
Yeah, we have a good bit of map left. Save again. And we deal with the trap. Ah, my heroism spell wore off.
I can't.
You can. Just try again.
A trivial matter.
Yeah, you say I haven't failed one. It's
In
fine.
due time.
How curious.
More traps.
What a surprise.
And something pleasant. Dwarven Helm Shard, right within range of the wizard. They should be able to use detect magic, and they probably will pick this up. Whatever. Maybe they consider it trash because it's broken. Right nearby that stump. Save again. Disable the trap. Traps are dangerous.
To victory!
And we don't get experience for fighting the spiders. I should buff. How bad did I fail that check? How bad did I fail that check, actually? The experience is important to me. That's what matters. I want to get another level up. I don't think I'm going... Okay. How bad was this check? Trigger check failed. Rolled a 1. DC 20. Modifier plus 13. I need a 7. I'm just rolling very poorly. Very, very poorly. If I was able to take 10 on this, I'd be doing good.
A trivial matter.
Okay. Stuff in the stump.
All according to plan.
Anything else?
Requires your attention.
Another trap there. Good. Love it. Love to see it. More traps, more experience. Disarming a trap feels like the equivalent of fighting a frog. You don't get any loot from it. It might hurt you a little bit. I want this experience. Get it?
It is finished.
Okay. Check this edge of the map.
All according to plan.
And I think we've exhausted everything. Yep, we got Bart, we got Wayne, we can't go to the basement. What a wonderful spot on the road. Loads of good loot. Loads of good loot. Yeah, Jathal's not full health because we didn't have enough inflict spells to do that. We'll probably top her up with what she's got now, but then we're going to get into this perpetual problem of, stopping and resting. Alright, how much time do we have? Where's that ancient curse? 16 days. Alright, well, let's start making our way back. It looks like we can cross the river here. I do want to get back to the Overgrown pool. Aha! 5 extra hours. Yeah, we can do it. I hope it's daylight. No, I don't remember what voices I gave these characters. That was episodes
In
ago.
due time.
Alright, drop a quick save. And we'll go and talk to Milanes. Well, you have my feather tokens yet? Let's see, we can be good about it. There, will you free the hostages now? Aw, that's more like it. Go on, hostages, I won't hold you back anymore. Bunch of experience? I used to think all your people were dumb and nasty, but you don't seem so bad. Let's be friends! We could be chaotic and hug. Of course we can be friends! You know what? It's a Fae. Fae like this kind of thing. Prometheus knows that this won't lead to anything. We could be evil and attack, or we could just leave. No, we're gonna try and go for the hug. Chuckling, the Fae pushes you away. Ew, what are you doing? Stop that, come on. Here, just take this, and hold off on that cuddly stuff, alright? She gives us a ring. Just a normal ring, okay. Let's go. Make sure you don't get lost. You people never seem to watch where you put your feet. And she's gone. That was a ring of protection +2. Alright. And now we can talk to, Korax. Oh, thank you kindly. I was already thinking there was going to be blood. We could be evil and attack the lumberjacks now, or I believe I was promised compensation for my efforts. I never go back on my word. Take this. Thank you for helping us. Now note that they gave us 400 gold for this. If we had purchased the feather tokens, it would have cost us 500 gold. So we'd be down. But I got them for free from that one dryad, so I'm up. And now everyone's gone. All the quests are complete. Everything is resolved. Nobody died.
That is not far.
I didn't level up, but so be it. Alright, let's get back to the capital. The food buff wore off. People should start to get tired. We made it. Okay. Let's go. Now, everything that I had done, like, in terms of kingdom management, should be done by now, because I've been gone for quite some time. I also leveled up while I was out in the field, so I could level up the other characters in the party. Oh, Whistler, well protected against magic attacks. However, you can hit them with magic missile. You know, unless they have a shield spell, because they know that they're weak to magic missile. We fight lots of very intelligent will-o-wisps in this game. Yeah, the game's got a lot to do. Alright, so things have moved around a little bit. Those guys are still there. Valerie's there. Okay. Let's go to the merchant. Let's sell the stuff that I said I was going to sell previously. Yeah, I want to make sure that if I sell things like this, I'm going to sell it here. Yeah, get rid of the Lord Protector here. Alright. I have a good amount of money now. Plenty of money. Let's check on the Sweet Teeth, see if they're, done with the task I gave them. They're not back yet. I felt like it was important to check.
In due time.
Alright. Let's go check on how our kingdom's doing. Destroying its phylactery won't kill a lich immediately, but is necessary to defeat the monster. I wonder if that's ever going to be important in this campaign. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Oh, Grace, aye. Keston has a troubled look on his face. I fear there's another matter that requires your attention. There have been reports, many of them, from settlements across the Nile marshes. There are trolls in the forest, seemingly hordes of them. Rumors claim that they're more than typical savage beasts. They almost seem to show reason and tactics. They form groups, attacking all at once, plunder the villages, and carry away the peasants. Even stranger, kobolds have been spotted among their ranks, when usually they would be attacked on sight. Kesson falls silent for a moment. I'm not certain any of this is reliable. Fear bids mountains of molehills. Some of the rumors even say that these trolls carry torches and burn down houses, seemingly unafraid of open flame. It's entirely possible that the rest of the reports could be exaggerated as well. The common folk will hardly heed a simple exhortation. Someone will need to go to the Nalmarshes to investigate this matter. I was considering the matter when it hit me. What if you were to take this investigation yourself, Your Grace? A baron's duty is to his people. I'll head south and look into the situation, or I could say, you believe trudging through swamps and chasing rumors to be a part of a baron's duties. I almost say this in jest. But I do want to shift my alignment towards chaotic. Forgive me, Your Grace. However, if this problem isn't handled now, by next month there may be no one left to save. He shifts uneasily. So if you do decide to go, please remember that trolls can only be killed with fire or acid. Well, we have observed trolls that were immune.
Who didn't fear fire? That sounded terrible, and dangerous, and terribly dangerous. If we couldn't rein them in, our young barony would be eaten up in a snap.
And so this is our new main quest. We already knew about it because Lindsay's journal kind of spoiled it a little bit early. But this is what we're going to be doing. We need to handle the trolls. But first we have something for the storyteller. Some more relics. Let's see. Storyteller touches the pendant with Torak's mark.
Oh, the symbol of Torak. The children of stone wear such pendants as protective talismans. I'll gladly purchase any you have.
We've had the Market of Dry before. We've had the Taladin Warriors dog tags.
Oh, now here's something truly impressive. The items once belonged to a dwarven smith, and they wish to tell us their story.
The storyteller shakes his head sadly.
But too much has been lost. Too much forgotten. The story of this smith studies me and eludes me. Please find the rest of the 5 missing items and return them to me as soon as you can. They are so fresh. It's like I'm back home, in the woods of my motherland. I can feel a soft breeze through my hair.
Storyteller takes a deep breath and laughs.
Some of these 5 items are still missing, though. Prometheus, so the full story of this forest remains a mystery to me.
He finishes with his inspection.
Remember me, should you find anything noteworthy.
I found shards of an ancient artifact, do you know?
May I?
He touches the items in your pack.
Oh, you found shards of the Trailblazer's helm. If reforged, such a helm would serve you well. It would also share its story with us. For that I would gladly take up the smith's hammer once more, find the remaining of the 10 shards, and bring them to me. These shards were once part of the Forest Knight's bracers. I would be honored to restore this artifact for you. The bracers would serve you well for a long time, and we would uncover their story, if you managed to collect all 10 of them and bring them to me.
They finish their inspection.
Remember me, should you find anything noteworthy.
Follow my lead.
Alright, a little bit more money. Lets us know how many pieces of the puzzle that we need to find. All those items do have a little bit of weight, so getting them out of the bag does help. So we got 4 of those, and we got 4 of those. We still need many, many more. We have 2 soot blackened items. We gotta find 3 more of those. I'm sure we'll find them eventually. Alright, let's save the game again. And how's the kingdom doing? Okay. Of a note, on these kingdom checks that I'm going to be seeing, alright, I succeeded on that bit. Harem's still working on the mysterious weed. He still has 8 days. I guess... Okay. This will only be solved once those days are done. If you want to scum the roll on those, you have to make sure that you load a save before that's done. So I might not be able to see that in its completion. We learned more about curses. We can research into the size tree. So now we have 2 curses that we can look at. What we got here? Tenebrous dreams. A recurrent dream has recently been troubling the Baron's slumbers. He sees valiant heroes entering ancient ruins to descend under the ground, never to return. Their faces show stern resolve, their lips pinched thin. The angry red sun follows the heroes into the darkness, casting its fleeting evening rays onto them. Just before waking, the Baron hears a faint whisper. Come to me, hero. I await you here, in Tenebrous Steps. Ah, yes, this is DLC. I wonder where that might be. Oh well, I'm sure I'll walk into it one day. Are there any problems? Looks like no. Alright, well, is there anything to build? How's Bakken's house doing? Done in 4 days. Alright, so we still have time. So what do I do for this time? I think I'm at the point where I just need to wait for a little bit. Because here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to save. And I'm going to say... Let's rank this up. This takes 14 days to do. We'll be fine, right? 8-legged plague. Huge 8-legged beasts continue to multiply and flood the barony with their offspring. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That brought silver stats down really, really far. I don't want to deal with that. That's pretty bad. So let's load the game. Let's load my quick save back up. And let's not do that. Let's not have that happen. So I need to wait for a problem to show up. I need to just sit here and wait, which feels really bad. That's also why I feel like it was okay for me to go off and do a little bit of adventuring like that. So let's skip. According to the Baron's dreams, the Tenebrous Steps are located somewhere in the north Nile marshes. It may be possible to visit them and discover what secrets they hold. Okay, well, that solves that. Resolve 10 events. One day. Not yet. There it is. I had to wait 2 days. 8-legged plague. DC 15. Who can deal with this? You're currently doing something. Only Tristian is available. So I have to have Tristian deal with this. 65% chance. This will get done in 1 day. Alright. And we skip the day. They succeed. The barony manages to persevere and enjoys peace once again. We got lots of loyalty for that because I set Tristian on it, but we also got a little bit of the other points for it. That's good. That's good. You're still dealing with that. You still have 5 days. What we got here? Proposal for cooperation. I could have Radican deal with this. 7 days. Yeah, we do need a boost to economy. The roll isn't great, but what can you do? Start that up. Now we can probably rank up Tristian. Now is probably a good time. Take a look at the journal. How are we doing on that curse? 12 days. Just to be safe. Let's save again. Let's save again. And let's start this. Did I make a problem? Okay, that's solved. That failed. I could try that again. I don't want to lose the divine. That also failed. I can't fail at my kingdom checks this early in the game, so I am going to scum them. This is not something I can really reliably, like, fix later. So this is how we're doing it. I know, I don't like it either. If I could help them out with their problems, I would, but I can't. Okay, so that was that. Success, divine +3. Failure. The treasurer failed to come to an agreement with the merchant. The deal fell through. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. I can fail that one. That one didn't give me a penalty or anything. But I did succeed in getting some things for divine with that. Okay, mysterious cult. Aram, I need you to get more divine points. Okay, that's 18 days, though. Over here we have something else that Radigan has to deal with, the Enchanted Wind. DC is kind of low, you can probably handle it. Troubled Lands. Breeding ground for bandits, brawlers, and cutthroats. Okay. Ragongar can go. Troll sightings. Ragongar has to deal with that. Okay, so we have to have Tristan deal with that. Visitors, Whites to the castle. Okay. Everybody go. Go deal with the problems. And we have a visitor. Alright, let's go. I need the divine stat to be high, though. I can't have the cleric fail. Oh, hi there.
Your Grace, we finally cleared all the spiders from the barony, though it wasn't easy. Several people died, poisoned by spiders. Some cattle perished, but for the most part everything worked out.
I wonder, was the flood of spiders truly caused by that curse? I mean, the curse must be ancient and very ominous. The spiders were definitely scary as well, but they weren't ancient and ominous.
I agree with Lindsay. This does seem strange. Seems more like the plot of an insane dryad than a true curse.
Then how can we explain the dismal atmosphere of the bald hilltop? The pressure both of us felt there, Jod. Maybe the curse drove the poor dryad insane, causing her to lead the spider invasion into the barony.
I feel like I did something wrong.
In any case, I have alarming news. As soon as the spider invasion was over, I visited the bald hilltop again. It's grown quiet once more, and just as gloomy as before. I don't think the curse is broken, just laying low, like a monster that rests before it feeds again.
How much time do we have?
Oh, a fair amount. I'd say half a year, or even more. Now the bald hilltop is quiet again, I can barely feel its evil will. I'm sure we'll have enough time to prepare for our next attack.
I want to deal with this problem once and for all. What do you recommend?
Yes, let's level the bald hilltop to the ground and put an end to this curse. I doubt that we'll be able to defeat it in such a straightforward fashion. The heart of the curse is undoubtedly centered on Bald Hilltop, but the spiders appeared all throughout the barony. I don't think we are going to do any damage to the curse by destroying the hilltop. I would expect exactly the opposite. We'd only provoke it into attacking again immediately, on the heels of the last. No, the best we can do for now is to make sure that we're prepared for the next attack.
Don't be such a pessimist, Tristan. We might truly be able to overcome the curse, but only by studying it thoroughly, Your Grace. I will gather all information available to the situation and get to work.
Well, let's be prepared for the next attack.
Very wise. If only we knew more about the curse, we might figure out way to fight it. I don't think I spoke out to locals. I don't think I understand. I spoke to the locals. They never had any spider invasions before, and nothing ever happened on Bald Hilltop before either. Now both spiders and the curse, right when the new barony appears in the Stolen Lands? Oh, this seems highly coincidental.
I agree. I think I failed something in my book, though. Did I fail the Bald Hilltop by not being there in time? Yes. Yes, I messed up. I think I quick saved right before let's try the quick save. Let's try the quick save. I might be able to go back. If not, then I'll have to go back even further to the autosave of entering the throne room. You have to deal with that. This is what happens when you only use one quick save slot. Ah, here it is. Okay, so we can't do this yet. We can't do that yet. Okay. I need to wait until somebody tells me to come get him, actually. You know what? No. I'll figure this out. Next time Pathfinder Kingmaker, I'm going to figure out what I do to not fail that part. I think I just need to go over to the hilltop now? Maybe? Get to the Bald Hilltop. The time has come. Okay, I didn't see this. Let us visit the Bald Hilltop. Okay, so, next time I don't deal with barony stuff. I don't deal with... maybe after I deal with the hilltop. I need to go. That's what I do. So I failed something important for my kingdom by not doing that. Okay, let's go and deal with spiders. They talked about fighting some kind of, crazed dryad there, though. So that may have spoiled what I... Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna be going back. No, next time. Thank you all for joining me on these travels. Sorry it's been a little bit forward and back. I just really don't want to mess up this kingdom, you know? There's a lot of things that can go wrong, and I don't want them to. I want Prometheus to succeed at the end, you know? I want to show you guys a good ending. A happy ending. One that's not me failing to manage the kingdom. If I have to scum a little bit to do that, that's what I'm going to have to do. Thank you all so much for joining me. And maybe you'll walk some more paths with me later. Later, Pathfinders.